You're relocating to Northeast Indiana and you're curious to know about the schools here. You're thinking, what do I need to know? Which school districts are there? Which ones allow out of district transfers and all the things that you need to know? My name is John D. and I'm a realtor in and around the Fort Wayne, Indiana area. And on this channel, I discuss all things real estate, as well as fun things to do in the area, price points, and the things that are going on in the real estate market. I even talk about shopping and gluten-free eats. Now, in this video today, I will actually be discussing relocating to Fort Wayne, Indiana and the surrounding areas. I have a video series on this, so be sure to check out my other videos talking about safety in and around Fort Wayne, as well as jobs, price points for homes, and new construction. My family and I moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana in 2018, and there were several different things that we learned when moving here. I did a ton of research, and here are some of the things that I learned. Today I'm going to be covering 6 of the different districts within Fort Wayne and the surrounding areas, and I'll point them out each on a map and talk about the elementary, middle school, and high schools, but I'll give you a quick rundown of those. One thing that I found the most valuable when researching schools was to check out Facebook pages for the different districts. You can actually join certain groups and ask a lot of questions from the people who go to the district. I also really like the School Digger website. I'm going to link that down in the description so you can find out more information about the schools. Parents are able to give their feedback, and so you're able to get a good grasp of what's going on in and around the schools in that area. We usually start our calendar year at the beginning of August, and then we end our school calendar year at the end of May. So hopefully this helps you to figure out a little bit more of your timing as to when you might move to the area if you have kiddos getting ready to go into school. I'm going to talk about our largest school district, which is Fort Wayne Community Schools. This is located in the heart of Fort Wayne, and we have several different schools. Some are magnet schools, so you have to apply to be in those, whether it's an elementary or a middle school. And then we also have our high schools. So we have 5 high schools, and out of those 5 high schools, total, we have about 8,300 students for all 5 of those high schools. For the middle school, we have 11 middle schools and 31 elementary schools. We do not take out-of-district transfers for these schools, but you can do a lottery. So let's say that you are going to Price Elementary School and you wanted to attend a different elementary school. They have what they call is a lottery, and the lottery starts November 1st through March 3rd. Now you have to live here a full school calendar year within the Fort Wayne Community School District before you can apply for the lottery. Then they hold the lottery, and then you find out if you're able to attend that school. They only have so many spots available for you to be able to transfer. Most of the time, you have to provide your own transportation if you're going to a school within your district that you are not zoned for. But let's say you were wanting to go to Forest Park Elementary and you weren't in that school pool, then you'd have to apply for your lottery, and then if you got accepted, you would have to provide transportation for that. The next district that I'm talking about is Southwest Allen County Schools. So this has 1 high school, it has 2 middle schools, and 6 elementary schools. And they do not take out-of-district transfers. So you have to live within that district to be able to go to these schools. And Homestead is their high school, and they have 2,400 students that go to that school. The next district is East Allen County School District. This encompasses Leo, Indiana, New Haven, and Woodland. They have 5 high schools, and it is comprised of 4,600 students. That is for all 5 high schools total combined. They have 6 middle schools and 8 elementary schools. With East Allen County Schools, they actually do take out-of-district transfers. So you could live in Fort Wayne and provide transportation if you applied ahead of time within the window that you're allowed to do this to go to their schools if you live out of district. You just have to provide the transportation and be accepted into their district. Before I talk about the next school, I'm curious to know, have you moved out of state before? And if so, what website or information did you use to find out information about schools and things in that area? The next district I'm going to talk about is Northwest Allen County School District. They do not take out-of-district transfers, but you have to live within that district to be able to attend these schools. They have one high school and it has 2,500 students. It's Carroll High School. They have 2 middle schools currently, but are working on finishing their 3rd middle school, which should be up in 2026 at some time. Then they also have 8 elementary schools. And as I mentioned before, I have all the district websites listed down below so that you could look up or apply to be in these school districts. The next district is DeKalb Central. This includes Auburn, Waterloo, and Butler, Indiana. They have one high school, and it is about 1,100 students currently for this high school. And then they have one middle school and 4 elementary schools. They do take out-of-district transfers. As I've said before, though, you have to apply during the open enrollment for that so that you can transfer to this school, and you have to provide your own transportation if you lived out of district. The last district that I'm going to cover is just north of Fort Wayne, and it is the smallest. It is Garrett-Keyser-Butler. Now, they have one elementary school, one middle school, and one high school. They're all on one campus, and the high school currently has about 600 students, and they do take out-of-district transfers. You do have to apply, as you do with all the other schools, and provide your own transportation if you're out of district. I hope this information has been helpful to you with learning more about the schools in the area. If you have questions about Fort Wayne or just the real estate in the area and things going on, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have further questions, always write down in the comments and I will definitely respond to you.